racing fans, welcome back to the channel for Sunday the 29th. 11 race program, two trophy races split in two, the Eros Sobrado Trophy, the 8th and 10th race, and the Hubert Barton Memorial Trophy, the 9th and 11th race. So fans, so far for the year, um, of my first choices, 80 out of 367. My bankers, 43 of 103. My selections, I always pick four selections. 236 out of 367. And get a little bit on my outsiders, which is, I set out to catch. I'm 5 of 103. Now, let's get to Sunday's card, which is says 11 race program. The first race, 6.5 furlongs, 11 starters, 3-year-old and up, ultimate claimers, 600,000 to 700,000, 60-year-old and up, non-winners are 4. My top 4 selection are 2, Nakaroma, say that 4 times straight. 4 Risky, 5 Lucy in the Sky, and 7 Justin Biden. 2 Nakamura, Ricochet in the saddle. Our last race was 6 by 8 and 3/4 lengths to Burning Valor. Was going 7 furlong. Now half a furlong shorter. Down in class, coming down from the 1 million class to 700,000. Ricochet retained the mount. Ella Burke, of his 37 start, 2 wins, 9 second, 1/3. So, looking at those numbers, I'm expecting Nakaruma to at least finish in the frame for exact and superfectors. 4 Risky, came on the last occasion, was second to Brampton Alex, going 6 furlong. Now, coming back, that was on April 27th, so it's coming off a little respite, 2 months. Not been seen on an exercise track, so she may be training at sea. What is well bred, steroid thumb, raise your voice, shuffling madness. Dennis Lee, this is the third start, so expect Whiskey to run a good race. 5 Loose in the Sky, winner at this class by 14 lengths, going a mile. Claim from that race by Alden Francis. Well, the sales time was up because her last few was 6 or 7 starts. She was in 9 winners of 3, so they dropped her down to 700,000. He was picked up. So we're returning the same class. Furlong and a half shorter. Maybe this is a little bit too short for Lucy in the Sky, but should run a good race. 7 Justin Biden. My idea of the winner here, Sneaky Fast, who actually had a great day today. I think he can go 5 races. All Aiden own entry in this Lion Tamer Wagon Wheel by Region of Merit Chestnut Gelding. Um, Return here with a tongue tie off. Been running with a tongue tie for the last, I think, 6 outing. No return here. I'm looking for Sables in banging form, Radish is in banging form, and at 92 could be slight, good gamble here. So I'm just going with Justin Biden to win the first race. Second race, five furlong straight, 8 starters, restrictive allowance, 4 nature bred 5 year with an upward, non-winners of 3, and important 5 year with an up, non-winners of 2. Top 4 selection here are 2 Golden Loyalty, 3 Miss Linton, 6 I'm Interested, and 7 Clowning Around. Now, Golden Loyalty was third and last occasion with Philip Parchment in the saddle. Um, so over the 5 straight, so return over the 5 straight. Um, should run a good race. Miss Linton was in this race also too and was beaten by Miss. But in this race, he had actually stumbled at the start. So with a better break and with Anthony Lawrence claiming 2 kilo, I'm expecting going at least reserve the placing with Miss Linton. As per se, Miss Linton, last occasion when 5.5 furlong was 7 by 41 lengths. When 5.5. Obviously his last 5 straight race he was second, beating Golden Loyalty. So that's over the straight. Um Turn to with Wesley Henry in the saddle, speed favoring jockey. And I expect Golden Loyalty and Miss Linton to battle for second and third here. 6, Mighty of the winner, I'm Interested. Um, was fifth by 11 lengths, going 7.5 furlong on the last occasion. Um, his last five furlong straight race was fourth by 5.5 lengths to Jack Daniel and Let's Strike, I think, and Electrode. Was one pace on that occasion with R. Ray on the saddle. Now the call for Shane Ellis, the Cantonman, and I'm expecting I'm interested to run out a winner here, and he's the first of my 3 bankers. 7, I'm interested entry here, Clowning Around. Did nothing on his last 3 occasions, 11th by 19 lengths, 9 by 21 lengths, and 10th by 19 lengths. Before that was a winner, but I was 7 furlong by a shorted. He had won over the course before on December 28th by a half a length, the medical award. So, Clowning Around could be, an upsetter here, but I'm going with I'm Interested as my firm banker here. Third race, another 5 straight race, 7 starters, restricted allowance 2, native bred 3-year-old, non-winners of 2, and imported 3-1 up, maiden. Now my top 4 selection here are Big Buzz, 2. 3. Rocket Fire Sub. 4. Miss Marbella. 5. Branton Boy. Number 2. Big Buzz was a winner on debut over the 4 furlong straight by 2 lengths, beating Queen Latifah and Giant Vigorous. Came back 9 minutes of 2, was fifth by 12 lengths. Came back after that, going 5 straight, was 8 by 11 lengths. And in the Monday morning, that's 65 to 1, was second by 8 lengths to Prolific Princess. Came back in the Guinness, was fifth by 8 3/4 lengths. So this big buzz should run another big race. And Adrian Prince train on him on his ride. So expect Big Buzz to be in the exacta. 3. Rocket Fire Sub, making his debut. Um, by Will Take Charge by Eski by Escandria. It's a well-bred bay colt. I'm expecting to win and debut. May 20th, going 3 furlong with 34-2. Um, June 2nd, 4 furlong 48 and finish up in 102, beating Sophie Say So, who was a winner on debut. June 9th, 3 furlong 35-2. June 15th, 3 furlong 37-2, beating champion Bubbler because she was taking it easy that day. June 23rd, 4 furlong 46, finish up in 102, beating General Chief. Ryan Lewis, Spencer Charm, Bruce Levy, who I haven't seen this owner owning the horse for a long while, so he could have a big one here. 4. Miss Marbella, third on her debut with Dick Cardenas. Roddy Sherman for Peter John Passard. Combination is lethal, but going 5 1 last weekend, she was actually she missed the break and ended up being third by 10 lengths to Sophie Say So. So now this Rocket Fire Sub was beating Sophie Say So in workout in the morning, and seeing that he made an auspicious debut, beating Miss Marble, and expecting Miss Marble to actually run second. Brenton Boy will just full out the superfecta here. Anthony Nunes, Wesley Henry, um, maybe running on and be in the superfecta here. Another art that I really like that in the select here is No Apology, Natalie Berger. Um, Make it debut was 7 by 16 lengths to Queen Latifah. Came back going 7.5 furlong with Francis in the saddle again. Was winner by 3 3/4 lengths. 12 to 1 chance on that occasion. Came back in the Guinness facing the big girls, and she was 13 by 49 lengths. But I kind of like the source of a surprise here. So if you can back Sir in the superfecta, then you could make some money here. Fourth race, 7 furlong, 11 starters, Main condition race, native weight 4 years and up. My top four selection here are 3 Sprague, 5 Valley of Love, 6 Ballistic Missile, and 8 Icarus Slim. 3 Sprague, remember Spencer in the saddle, was fourth on the last occasion over 4 furlong, um, beaten by Lucky Papa and Al Cabaran and Icarus Slim. Before that was third by 8 3/4 lengths to Another Mission and Noble Sovereign. So she's been in the frame, or so-called superfecta. After 15 starters, she have 2 second and a third. Um, her 2 second was ridden by Mullins with Big Pop beating her and Salas beating her. And Salas actually won today, so Sprague could, be there and thereabout. 5 Valley of Love was second to Secret Mission last occasion, going 6.5 furlong, going a furlong, half a furlong longer. I'm expecting Valley of Love to be there also. Not really to win, but Ryan Lewis is in form. Philip Elliott, you know, of his 35 starts, 5 win, 6 second and 4 third. So his percentage in the money is like 43%. So Valley of Love should be a, be in the mix. 6 Ballistic Missile, Natalie Berger, Joseph Thomas the trainer. Kind of like this all because of Natalie Berger. I kind of if you can notice my selection, I always kind of pick the female jockeys a lot. So I always bring them. Okay, they just need a chance, and So this is actually Natalie Berger's second one for Thomas for the day. So, and interestingly showing 92. Um, she was 61. He was 61 on his debut with Richard Lahu on April 24th of last year. Came back May 25th of last year. Was 7 by 14 lengths to Paul Francis and beat by Supremacist. So on Zulu Warrior. So he's been keeping good company and coming out this long rest. No workout published here. So he's working in this pool or the sea. Um, so keep ballistic missile in mind for your superfecta. 8 Icarus Flame. It's well bred, sensational slam, mature, alright. Um, After my agony, was third on by 3 and a quarter lengths in last occasion to Lucky Papa. Um, Now return now with Paul Francis, blinkers on, look for Icarus Slim to release his maiden self ticket. And my firm choice here is Icarus Slim. Fifth race, 5 furlong straight, 14 starters. Restricted maiden condition race, native virtue and up. Not finished second or third lifetime. So these are a bunch of nobodies, per to say. So it's like, put them in a hat and pick one, and you may come up with a winner. But my top four selection here are three Secret Sensation, five Life is Light, eight Midnight Runner, and 10 Chasing My Dream. Now, three Secret Sensation was rumored to be the better of the two Carl Anderson runners, which is Burning, the Guinness winner. Um, she was Burning Clearance, I think that's what her name is. It was rumored that he was the better of the two. Well, he has done nothing so far. Um, his best race was going 8 furlong. It was fought by 7 1/4 lengths to Costa Living, Uncle Baba. Uncle Baba came back to win. I think Dennison also came back to win. Um, he broke slow on that occasion. Then came back over 4 furlong, nothing. 7 1/2. Yeah, when 7 1/2 furlong was 9 by 21 lengths, and then last occasion was 6 1/2 furlong, was 4 by 11 lengths. A nuclear jet and alive. So alive came back to win. So if Secret Second Sensation decided to run up to the hype when he was making the debut, because he was 1 to 2, then Secret Sensation could probably win this race. 5, Life is Light. Um, Layman last occasion. Um, well bred. She's well bred, should say, but she's done nothing so far. But Gary Gifford's stables, it's kind of in a farm. Without he won a race yesterday with Radish Roman, so you know, life is that could come alive and win this race, but I'm not expecting him to win. My idea to winner is 8 Midnight Runner. Um, make his debut on the 29th of March at 4 by 9 3/4 lengths to Runaway Star, Venison, and Prolific Princess. Broke slow on that occasion. Came back with Shane Ellis, was 10th, the 5th by 10 lengths to Castlevin, Uncle Bam and Denison. And then on April 19, was 5th by 9 1/4 lengths to Brampton Boy, Prince Azar. So he's coming off a last one was April, so he's coming off a short respect. Adrian Prince stables in banging form. Um, of his 75 star, you have 16 wins, 6 second, 10 third, and in the money percentage is 43%. So Midnight Runner and the combination Radish Roman and Adrian Prince is lethal. So I'm expecting Midnight Runner to run out an easy winner here today. Now, this 10 hours is Seeking My Dream, Full Throttle, out Philly. Return here, tongue tie on, going 5 1/2 on last occasion was 10 by 27 lengths. Woman in Love, who came back to win today, and Duchess came back to run second. Um, tongue tie on this occasion. Um, I think Chasing My Dream maybe ran the best race of his career on Sunday. But I'm still gonna go with Midnight Runner is my top selection here. Fifth race, 6 furlong, maximum field of 16. Top four selection here are 1. Last Dance, 5. General Chief, 9. Muscatoon, and 11. Buzz Assault. Number 1. Last Dance. Last two run was fourth with Omar Simpson the saddle. Was 4 to 6th Avenue. With General Chief was second in that occasion. And then his last run over 5.5 furlong was fourth by 6 3/4 lengths to Sir Ganga Jumar. Broke slow on that occasion. Now, big switching jockeys from Omar Simpson to apprentice, inform apprentice, Ricky Shakes. Very good rider. Um, Last time could maybe just from the one break set off in front and not be caught. But I don't see this happening tomorrow. 5. General Chief. Spencer Chung may have a good day tomorrow because he has this big two American bred that is making his debut. So he could be coming for a double here. Now, General Chief was second in last occasion to 6th Avenue, win 6.5 furlong, running on with Ryan Lewis in the saddle. Now, the trainer, of course, for apprentice to lose some weight. So, them are Struggle Williams claiming 3 kilo. So, I'm expecting with that drop in weight, General Chief should run out a winner here. 9. Muscatoon, Shane Cantor, Manuel Ellis is in the saddle. Claim on the last occasion by Adrian Prince. As I said, this trainer is in top form and he could just improve on Muscatoon performance here. But he was the winner actually on the last occasion and win 6 furlong. So the last two wins was over 6 furlong, but those two occasions he was clean. So expect a big run from Musty here, with Ellis in the style, looking for a three-peat here. 11, Buzz Assault, Money's in the saddle, claim on the last occasion, which he was second by 5 lengths to top it good. Before that again, he was second to Air the Fire, and he was a winner on January 11. Samantha Fletcher came back on February 1st, was also a winner again. So he's in good nick. Now 15 to 1 here. Think maybe that's a little bit too high, but don't leave buzz yourself off your ticket tomorrow. 7th race, 7 furlongs, 7 starters, restricted allowance 3, native bred 4 year and up, non-wins of 4, and imported 4 year and up, non-wins of 3. Now, this is the Jason the the Costa maybe end up running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So top four selection here are 2, Brandon Boy, 3, J Speed, 4, Hit and Run, and 7, Providence. Now, Brandon Boy, Robert Holiday, was second on the last two occasions, was second to Improve Joy, and then was second to Midnight Galaxy. Um, Last year was over 9 furlong, before that over 8 furlong. Now it's 2 furlong shorter. Um, she nearly end up coming a trifle too late. 3, J Speed, win on last occasion by a short over 7 furlong. Did it in 1:29.4. Before that, it was second with J Weir in the saddle. So this J Speed is in good form here. And with Radish Roman in the saddle, expect J Speed to win. Hit and Run was out of it on last occasion, was 6 at 29 lengths, but I think he was just the pace setter for Providence in that race. And so I'm expecting a better run now from JSP Abigail in the saddle, and she should not be left off your ticket. And then the 7, Providence, who was the winner in that hit and run race. I think, as I said, I think hit and run was just there to set the pace for him. And so the strategy did work, but I don't think it's gonna work on this occasion. So, but I'm going with J Speed, Ready Showman the Saga to win this race. Now, race 8, the Era Sobriety Trophy, Division 1, restrictive allowance 4, native bred 4-year and up, numbers of 3, and imported 4-year-old and up, numbers of 2. Top 4 selection here are 3, Blood Moon, 6, Taranada Steel, 9, Crypto Girl, and 11, Zulu Princess. Now 3, Blood Moon, Emilio McLean gave us a sobriety, who I think took a double today, I think. Was third on the last occasion, win 5 furlong round. Now a furlong longer. On this occasion, he made a late surge in the final furlong, because at the furlong pole he was 9th by 14 lengths. So he literally flew home. And I'm expecting the same strategy tomorrow. And so whatever you do not leave Blood Moon off your ticket. 6, Taranado Steel, which is taking the saddle. Kerry Tucker. You just have a few horses. After 22 start, 1 win, 2 second, 3 tests. So his horses are there and thereabout. They call for Ricochet, claiming 3 kilo. And last occasion it was 5th by 5 lengths. So she's a dollar's love. But on that occasion it was also beaten by Blood Moon. But I'm looking for an upsetter here. And I think Taranada Steel could just steal this race. 9, The number 9 is Crypto Girl. What am I say about Crypto Girl now? Interestingly, Radish Roman retained the mount on this Crypto Girl. Um, he broke slow on that occasion, was one pace, and he was beaten by Queen of Soul, J Speed. So I'm looking for Crypto Girl to run a big race here and may not win, but I'm expecting a huge run. But my outsider is Tornadoes Steel. 11 Zulu Warrior, sorry, Median Prince again, who on the card look like he could take a triple, but the jockey fell on the last occasion, going 6 furlong. And he was to King Crown and Tiffany Blue on undisclosed occasion. Um, C. Bailey was in the saddle. Springer U.C. Bailey, but he have ridden this Zulu Warrior a few times, and I think Zulu Warrior was trained by his father Bailey, and so this may be a private purchase. So you could see a big improvement in Zulu Princess run. As the Adrian Prince is winning a lot of races, and he, let's say, could end up even win a triple tomorrow. But Tornado Steel, I'm picking to create an upset here. And a 10-1 is a good price. The ninth race, the Hubert Chinabot Limura Trophy, 7 furlong, 10 starters, restrictive overnight allowance, 2-year-old and up Division 1, non-winners of over open allowance, I think, lifetime. My top 4 selection here are 2 Power, 3 California Gold, 6 Supremacy, and 9 Gravana. Now, Power. This former Philippine trainee was expecting to be something special, but ended up just being ordinary. Of his 29 starts, he had 4 wins, 2 second, and 4 third. Now, interestingly, in his last start, in 5 furlong straight, was 6 lengths to Kem, Prince Aman, and Commander Z. He was fourth. He was leading, and at the furlong point, he was fourth by a length and a half. So he ended up winning. Now he's going 7 furlong on this occasion. Visor of Wesley Henry, Fitzroy Richards. My idea of an upsetter in the Hubert Bartley. And I'm going with Power to create an upset. Number 5, Golden California Gold. Aaron Chattrell, Patrick Lynch was 10th by 12 lengths on that occasion, ridden by Wesley Henry. Now Wesley jumped ship and went for Power. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of like Power. So, but California, the blinkers are off on this occasion, and could you run a better race? 6, Supremacy. This is the so-called big odds for this race. Ready Sherman for the apprentice master Anthony Nunes. You haven't rode for Nunes in maybe late last year. So seeing um, getting the right supremacy, but usually ride for this yardage stable. So maybe the owner called for Roddy Sherman on this occasion. And if Power doesn't win, I'm expecting supremacy for him to win this race. Um, 9, this US bred Govano, Robert Holiday, and Jason DaCosta. Um, was third on the last occasion by 6 lengths to Unbelievable Force. Money, I think Money Maker, I think. Um, we were 5.5 furlong. Before that, mm, Nan Furlong was second to Divine Force. Um, Before that, he got the race in the straight through when Uncle Mo interfered with him. So after 7 starts, he has run so far. He had 3 wins, 3 seconds, and a third. So he's always in the money, and then I expect him to be in the money also too. But I'm trying to create an upset here, and I'm going with Power to get the better of Supremacy, Governor, and California Gold. 10th race, second division of the Errol A. Sobrati Trophy. Restrictive allowance 4, native bred 4-year and up, numbers of 3, and importing 4-year-old and up, numbers of 2. Top 4 selection here are 2, Ricky Cassie, 4, Bold Move, 7, Firecracker, and 8, Play Fair. Now, Ricky Cassie, um, from 7 start, 1 win, and his only win was a 5.5 furlong in February. Dick Cardi in the saddle at 26-1, and I've not done nothing since his next 4 outings, fifth, sixth, and fifth. All of non-factors. His last race was actually he broke slow on that occasion and was running on. At the furlong point, he was 6 by 8 lengths, and he ended up, he cut off 4 lengths there, so to J Speed and Oil Machine and train of thought. So if you go by that, Cassie should be running on and may create an upset. 4, Bold Move, Gary Sabrati, Success Farm. They actually won a race in at Gulfstream. So now Bold Move turn here June 14th was fourth by 5 lengths, going 5 round. Now we turn with a tongue tie on. Um, Look for a Bold Move to win a great race here. 7, Firecracker. Very disappointing Firecracker. Um, the second and last occasion, um, at 3-2, it broke slow on that occasion. Um, but it seems to be a horse that Feliciani hasn't found the magic trick as yet. I do have to every 13 start you have won 2 race, 3 second and a third. So, he's bringing home checks, but I don't think he's gonna actually win this race. Then again, this is the moisture, so Fletcher could maybe end up winning with an easy winner. But my idea of the winner and my upsiders for the day also is Playfair. Now, this Playfair, his last race over 9 furlong was 7th by 30 length. You can throw that out. Throw that out. Before that was 10 by 16 lengths. Now, his other two previous start over 7.5 was 4th by 5 1/4 lengths. And number 6 furlong he was 4th by 11 lengths. Now, this well-bred sensational slam, I am the one, the Guinness winner. I'm telling you, he's trying to find. I don't know if it's the distance or he's just trying to find something. Now, his last 6 furlong was he was 4th by 11 with Wesley Henry in the saddle, and he was 72 on that occasion. But now they call for Ramon Gordon, namesake, and I've been picking this horse his last 5 starts, and I'm not gonna jump ship now, and I'm expecting Playfair to create an upset over Firecracker, Wicked Cassie, and Bold Move. The 11th and final, the second division of the Hubert Bott Memorial Trophy, which is for Lawrence, Chihuahua, and up Division 2. My top 4 selection here are 1, Prince Amman, 3, Immemorable Joy, 6, Huntsman, and 7, Teflon Don. Now, Prince Amman is claimed by Jason DaCosta, and I think these claims are for championship purposes. And his last 2 races was good, or the 5 straight though. He was second by 2 1/4 length to Chocomo, and then he was second by length to Kim. Before he was claimed, he was second to Brendan Alex should say. So he's been in good form. So I'm expecting a good run. Although money lines are 12 to 1, I don't think he's gonna go at 12 to 1. He should probably go 5 to 1 also. 3, Immeasurable Joy. Um, his last 2 races you can forgive them. May 23rd was in the Labor Day Trophy, and the 14th of June was Lucci Pugh, in which he was 10th by 29 length to Rhythm Buzz. Nobody was beating Rhythm Buzz that day. So they were considered like an exercise gallop that day. Come back 7 furlong, Wesley Henry retained the mount, and Emilio Joy could go close there. 6, Huntsman, Brady Sherman, Gary Griffiths, combination runner race today, and I'm expecting a good run again from this combination. And do not leave this Huntsman off your ticket. Um, kind of a disappointment, but they were purchased from the Passards after not really performing to expectation. Um, Huntsman now could maybe just want to live up to his breeding. Radish Raman took the mount, so look for a good run from Huntsman. Now my idea of the winner, Teflon Don. The Skaldrachi lady score by even the score 4-year-old colt, Bay Colt. Um, he's considered a sprinter, but I think he's gonna run a big race. Last occasion he was go to fight, he was third by 4 lengths after breaking slow. So that show run on type there. So, and as they say, if you win 5 furlongs, you can win 7 furlongs. So I'm looking forward to Teflon Don, 5-1 chance, money line chance. So it could be the go 92. Even end up being the favorite, I consider. So I'm looking for Teflon Don to win over Prince Aman, Huntsman, and Irredeemable Joy. Racing fans, that's the selection for Sunday the 29th, 11 race program. Um, so guys, please subscribe, like, share. Um, so until next race day, I think is going to be St. Leger Day. Enjoy the races. Until next time.